recording. All right. Hey, everyone. This is Robert from Passion Freedom 24/7. Yes. And I have a new desktop. As you can see, it's new desktop. Um, Let me show you here. I think it's in the system. So this is sort of new. I go over here to the hardware, I believe. You might have to be a little patient with me today. Um, getting used to this. Uh, just installed this just today. I was over at the local library, local coffee house, and installed. Installed it at the library, but I was at the coffee shop earlier today. Um, you're gonna probably see a little special effects and stuff uh, with everything, because we have Compiz. It is, as you can see here, um, um, let's see, under configuration, right here where it says Mate Compiz. So that's what that is. And so I'm trying to see what the song video. Hold on a second here. So anyway, I can. This is. I know it's recording, so I can turn that the other way. I don't need that. So anyway, you can see that the audio. Well, they got a little the month in here. This is for the month and the time. You can see edit that here. This is the weather, and then you got the time settings here, so you can change those. I haven't really got to that, but it can be changed later. This thing's just really. So anyhow, I want to quickly kind of just show y'all what all that it has here. Mate system monitor. I think this is where it's at. Yeah, it says PC Linux OS. It's release 2017, 64-bit, kernel 4.10.8. It's running the Mate desktop version 1.18.0. And as you can see, running AMD, how you say processors, and the HD graphics times 2. Disk space, I have about 245. It came with 320, so you do the math there. You can see how much space that took up. Here's the resources. It tells you CPU percentage in the 90s percent and 80%, because it's a dual core Lenovo G585. If I was to pull up website, you could probably see that. But it came here with a little game here. It's a solitaire game. Yeah. So I could show that. I'm not really into solitaire, but just to show you what this has to offer. Some of the things that it has to offer. Yeah, it says enjoy. So I guess you have. I forgot. I think they have like a demo. Beat statistics, auto drop cards. Oh, okay, that's what you're supposed to do. Undo last move. Save the game. Open the save game. I restart the current game. How to play. So, well, okay, that gives some information there about the game. Yeah, you can see it here. I don't know if they have an actual on how. I'm just gonna close that. I thought it was gonna give me a, well, it does have the help here. There's the contents, how to play, um, the license terms, and all of that. Nice, yeah. Oh, see the options. Uh huh. Right. Yeah. So, I mean, I'm not into it. I'm sure that somebody. I thought that it might have. When I first looked at it, it had a some kind of demo thing that was, kind of going by itself. I don't know how to read. Yes. So interesting. I don't know if you could hear that. It made a little noise there. So this thing comes with Dropbox, Firefox. Now Google Chrome I put on there myself, so I wanted that. So, but then it has a network center. It has Pigeon Internet Messenger, which also, as you see, supports um, you know AIM, which is it's probably, I think that's AOL's instant messenger, I believe. So, and then Google Talk, there's Jabber, XMPP, but it's chat for the most of the social networks it supports. You know, so like Twitter or Facebook and all of that. So you could use that to quit QBitTorrent. So if you downloaded something from a BitTorrent, here's a Thunderbird desktop mail client, and this is where you would set up like your first your mail for your mail through the desktop client. I don't know. I don't see it popping up. This is kind of weird. Right? Okay. Well, okay. It's there. It's popping up. So here, you see here, um, you can set it up. Um, they have by default a um, who is this? Was it Gandhi.net? You can set it up through. Says in partnership with several providers, Thunderbird can offer you a new email account. Just fill in your first and last name and any other words you like in the fields above and get started. Um, so it says skip this and add my existing email, or it says I think I'll configure my account later. Right. So I usually do is I uncheck that and I skip and go and create my own. No. So this is what I'm gonna do. That's my name. I'm put my email in there. Yeah. I don't mind that y'all see that actually, so that y'all can actually email me if uh, you like what you see through this little screencast. Let's see. Gotta put the password in here. Okay, I think now that's done. Click continue. Yeah, I just finished. And you'll be done. Oh, then you gotta do a authenticity. So, in here I put the email in again. Yeah, see that? I just don't like the. Yeah. Wait a minute, something's going wrong in here. And here. Okay, let's see. Um, okay, let me try this. Okay, so let me try and see. Right, and then put the in there. I don't know why it is not. It doesn't show up. Yeah. Okay. Let me try it again. Okay, so now I just put COM. So I think it should have the full one here. Right. Don't know how that. I think maybe it had already. Maybe it was already set up because earlier I signed in somewhere. So yeah. Okay, so that's signed in. Um, yeah, that's right one. So it should ask me the what's called question. It should ask me that question. But it's not. I don't know why it's not. Let me see more options. I don't know why that is not. Let me try it once more. Um, oh, you named something's invalid. Oh, okay. I see. That's what that's why it's problematic. You do one thing that's off, and it'll be all off. Yeah. If you don't do it in exactly right, then everything is off, and it won't come out right. So let's try again. The authentication. See. Okay, that's correct. It should ask for the the password right now. It should be asking for it. See, it did the email thing. Yeah, it's doing. It should. Okay, I'll do this later because I'm on camera and it should be giving you some. Well, I gave you a look at the a ton of mail because that's just one thing that they have under the internet section here, but they also have like the whole LibreOffice, the LibreOffice suite, and I'll show you all the different applications and features that it has. Okay, yeah. So as you can see here, we have Writer, Document, and we have Calc, Spreadsheet, Impress Presentation Program, a Drawing Program, Math Formula Program, and then the base database. Right. So these are all part of the suite. So I'm trying to cut this a little bit shorter because I don't want this thing to be super long. Um, so um, let's see. Yeah. So you can see here um, they got some technical things here, but have to do with packaging, and we're not go into the place where all the software comes from, and it's to keep things in order. Here is a package manager, and this is for your languages. Make sure you have the right language. This is for installing applications and uninstalling applications, and also updating and upgrading, as you can see. Now this is a VirtualBox manager. Okay, here we have Clementine. I guess I can open that up. It is a media player that also has streaming services through it, um, as you will see in a moment. Um, so here we have SoundCloud, there's Spotify, Subsonic. This is new to me, VK.com. I don't know that one. Soma FM, so that's, I guess, a radio station. Then they have Radio Tunes, which I think that's iTunes. And then they have Rock Radio. They have a part for podcasts if you wanted to uh, add a podcast or something. This was just something I was listening to earlier. They have Magnitude. They have Jamendo. Then they have Icecast. There's a bunch of radio stations, music stations, talk radio, a whole lot of stuff that you can listen to. Now, digitally imported, I do believe I think you have to pay to listen to that, but all the rest of it pretty much is free, and you have the SoundCloud there as well. So here you can hook up different devices. If you have your songs in your library, this is where you would click to add them here, or files or whatever. You could go into your files and play your songs or videos or whatever. This is where you could see your whole playlist and all of that. And this is where you have the song information and the artist info. So there it is. So let me close this out. I mean, there's other stuff here. I should show stuff like add a stream, add a folder, file, repeat, shuffle, all of that kind of good stuff. And then use extras that you can add in there. So there it is. Yeah. So there you go. So it has lots of stuff over here. On the systems, you have hardware. On the hardware, you have displays, keyboard shortcuts, mouse, power management. You can change how the power and stuff works and all that. You got the sound, which you already seen earlier. This is the proxy for your networks. This is for appearance. You're going to change your background, the themes, icons and stuff on your desktop, whatnot, in your menu, whatnot. Here you can do a lot of tweaking. You can change the way things look. I'm gonna just give you a little quick look into there. Here it shows you show the desktop icons that are these right here. You have computer, which is at the top, then home, that's the second one, and then trash, that's the bottom one, looks like a trash can, and then mounted volumes. So if you put in a USB, it'll show up right here. So over here on the interface, it says show icons on the menu, so that have to do with here with the menu, so you can see icons on the menu. So Okay, and then there are other stuff that you can change here with the size of the icons, and if you want the text to be beside the items, or if you want it just be below the items, if you want it icons only or text only. So we're gonna keep it right there where it's at. Excuse me. So here uh, you have with the panels. It says select a panel layout to change the user interface. I don't know how this will work. Um, as far as the video, sometimes when I change something, the configuration, it causes issues with the recording of the video, so I won't do that. But I will click and show you that, hey, they have a different one there. Okay, and then if you change something and you like the way it is, then you can save it here. Windows now, you can this is what it's on right now. It's the Compiz accelerated desktop graphics. You can reset that if you wanted to. So these performance things here, I haven't yet been able to unlock just yet. But if you get the system, you can play with that. So just to show you what the file manager looks like. This is the file manager. Show you what it's about. It tells you the version right there, and we have the website by Monty that made the file manager. So what you have, bookmarks. You can add a bookmark, edit. You can open the parent folder. You can open all these. You have templates. And you can go back to where you were. So you have view. You have a main toolbar. That has to do with all this up here. Man, so these are checked. So you have side pane, status bar. So there's a bunch of other extras there. This to show you how they're organized here, the folders and things. So you can zoom in. It says Control plus. If I go here and I press Control with plus, it can get bigger or minus. There you go. So that's how you can change that. Or you can get rid of that and it just be this window pane here. That's what this was, that different view. The extra side pane. If I say F9, right, and just do F9, see it's gone. F9, it's back again. So those are some little tweaks and things you can do. There are background emblems you can add. So if you wanted to change background emblems, you wanted the background here, let's say, since everything is pretty dark and you have icon or the folder icons that are blue, you could choose this. And how you do it is you drop that right in there, and now you have this look. Or if you chose something different, let's say a different blue, you wanted the stripes, you could do that. So you can see that. Or you wanted something like this color, you could do that. Or you can reset it to where it was before. There you go. Or you can do brush metal. I think that's kind of cool. I think I'll leave that there. So, yeah, I gave you a little tour of what the PC Linux OS has to show in this. Of course, this H-top was pretty much showing the same thing as um, the other one here, because this is just a monitor. It's doing the same thing as this one's doing. Um, it's doing the same thing because it has a window like that too. See, so you can see what's going on with your hardware and probably temperature and stuff that was it's memory and all the different processes that are going. That's more of a geeky type thing that might not even be important to most of you. You want to see the place where the games are at and um, you know what can you use to play your music. Now Clementine is one. VLC, most people already know VLC, so you know this is the player that like the player that plays pretty much everything. um and I believe it does have um radio stations, things like that. um I think I got it to play some radio station things like that. um I think it was through one of these network streams, and over here, unsure which one. It might have been Bonjour Services or something, one of these over here. Um, but if you look right here, you see there's iCast stream directory, the radio directory here, and then there's Jamendo. So all of that will show up over here. And so they have channels. So that's what and then if you want to add the podcast, you have the little ad, and you can subscribe to that podcast. Um, yeah. So there it is. I don't know that's going to show up or not. I don't have the fastest internet connection. Um, let's see. This will probably be the one. So anyhow, this is pretty much it. You got Firefox as your browser. Um, for you tiki folks, you have a terminal. This is what it looks like. You know, so there that is. So you can in BLC you can play movies in there as well. So yeah, I can show you this. This probably won't be interesting to many of you, but in here, if you they have something what's called a software center. Most distributions have them. Some actually they only have the software or Synaptic Package Manager. um, and you would click on search if you want to look for something. For instance, I already have it installed. There's a vocal uh, screen. So they already have it installed. Um, so it's already installed. It's what I'm using right now. Um, but if I looked under, let's say, a webcam program I know that I've used before, yeah, that didn't come through. I know they got that in here somewhere. All right. Maybe if I look up webcam, maybe it'll give me some kind of program. Let's see. So they have audio recorder. Ooh, that's one of my favorite programs. So I'm gonna have to install that right on camera. Yeah, I have to install this. So this is, you can see how you install a program. So I'm showing you. Um, this shows the process. Down here, program being um, installed and the amount of that's being installed. They got GStreamer, Media Framework, all the libraries and whatnot. Um, Applying the changes, and so we have what's called recorder for your desktop, and there should be a green tick in the little like a check. I won't say check mark, but it'll the little square instead of being white, it'll be green. See, so now here you have too also Skype. So I could install Skype if I wanted to. Um, I might consider that. I don't think it's going to be supported for all that long. The Microsoft owns it, so you know it said when it was owned by a different company or different owners or of the the software, it had support for Linux, right? And once Microsoft got it, you know things started getting worse with it, and it wasn't a surprise, you know. Um, so, well, I think I've covered everything. Right here, you can see there. Here's the audio recorder. I just want to pull it up so you can see the program that I'm talking about. This program is for recording. If you click on that, it will record. I'm not going to because I'm already recording. Um, and here will be the sources of what you would use to record. Now, I usually use the one down there that says Premium Stereo USB Headset because that's what I'm using right now. Um, and then if you look over here, there's also it's the format that it's going to be recorded in. Now, August is a default Linux audio format. Now, for Windows, you have Wave, and then have the different, 22 hertz, 44 hertz, so there you go. You have that, and some additional settings. Auto start this application at login. I don't want that. Show icon on the system tray. Yeah, I could do that, but see, it's already showing up. Well, this is being used here. So, anyways, there it is. So I'm gonna close it out. So you actually should know how to install the program now, or where to go at least. Um, so that's pretty much it. I think I covered everything. Vocal screen is the one I'm using to record this. Now this is help. I think it opens either a browser or a help browser. Yeah, it's a help browser. So in here you will be able to do some reading, catching up on what this system is about. About the different applications that it has. And you can either click here or click here for next. Um, click next to talk about basic skills. Previous just talk about desktop user, but they say the skills, basic skills. You could go, keep going and keep going, but it talks about different things. But this is really just the basics. So, it's either way you still get the same information. I think over here, I could be wrong. I think you can move this down. I think you can move this down a little bit farther. I think you can make the page or the font bigger. That bookmark there. Yeah, larger text. So if you want to, you can make this text larger. This is for people like me that I need it a little bit larger. So now you can see things a lot clearer when you're trying to read it, whatnot. So that's good and helpful. Um, I think probably I'm gonna do a quick look at another distro, one of my favorites, which is Linux Mint, and I think I downloaded the 18 18.1 or 18.2. I'm not sure. Let me go and check in my download folder. Under download, let's see, 18.2. It's the beta, so I'm gonna be checking that out, and y'all get to see. Yeah, fun. Well, that's everything today. I appreciate y'all hanging out with me, Robert, your host at Passion Freedom 24/7. I'll keep on trying to keep bringing content to you, and I'm going to work on some more exciting and different types of content, and it won't always necessarily be, Linux related, but it'll be done on a Linux system. That's for sure. So, anyways, unless I decide just to do a vlog, with a phone or something along those lines. So, anyways, everyone, take care. Love you.